Jesus Christ, okay. I believe we are online now. So I've oh my god. I've been wanting to, do the final last bit of this game, which is the whole like reputation maxing. But I've had strange problems with the game suddenly not recognizing my controller anymore. That was really strange. Like it worked just fine every single other time I played this, but then now it doesn't even recognize it anymore. And again, it's not. Now Steam is because this game didn't use Steam's controller thing. Let me restart the game here. The game didn't use Steam's controller thing. The game used its own controller recognition. Hold on. And that worked the first couple times. But now that I'm trying to do my last session to clean up what I have left to do, suddenly it doesn't want to recognize my controller right anymore. And I've tried a lot of things over multiple days, and it's not been working. Also, if you hear bird chatter in the background, there's some pigeons on the windowsill, including some younger birds. I want to say fledglings. Although I don't know if that's entirely the right, yeah, see, it doesn't recognize my controller anymore. If fledgling is entirely the right term for their state of growth, but they're still like chirping like baby birds. They're still very young, clearly. They're still very unexperienced, and they're getting bullied a lot by the adults. So that's been happening. And two of them have been hanging around the windowsill a lot lately. So they are making noise sometimes. They've had a good helping of my offerings earlier, so they should be pretty well fed right now. But of course, they don't yet understand really well that my window is not always open, and they try to jump in through the closed window and shit. So that's been tough to teach them. That's been one of the things that's been going on today, as I'm trying to get this game to recognize my controller. So again, the game doesn't natively use Steam's controller inputs, and there's no pre-made Steam controller input setup for this game. So, okay, it does say it's recognizing controller here, but if I use it, it doesn't do anything. So I've been starting to just use Steam's I was able to control this for a second. Now it's back to nothing. What's happening here? There we go. So I've been trying to set up an actual like Steam controller profile for this game. The problem is, oh, hold on. The problem is that, what the hell is going on? What is going on? The problem is that the game doesn't tell me all the button inputs that I need to map, because there's no like control menu in this game, and that's making shit harder. What's happening here? So, and now it's recognizing two controllers at the same time. Oh my god! I what? Why is it? Why is this happening? I'm losing my mind, man. I'm losing my mind. I don't know why there's two controllers here, if I'm actually only losing one. I have no idea what's going on. What is it? How? How do I? Fuck off. This is not helping at all. So this works. Now I'm getting Windows error. Why am I getting a Windows error sound when I press a button? This makes no sense to me. What is happening right now? What is going on with the controller mapping via Steam here? This, I did not mean to open that. Very, very strange. Okay, I think it's behaving as intended now. I think it's behaving as I want it now. Jesus Christ. Again though, I wasn't able to map all the controls yet because I don't have a list on what button inputs this game actually uses. Space to launch weapons. See, okay, that's an information that I needed. So I'm still having to figure that out. Why is it so slow? Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to actually make this work without the native controller recognition. This is so slow. Why can I not accelerate more? It's strange. Like how? Okay, I'm using the keyboards now, trying to figure out what's the right button. Like I'm using the arrow keys right now, and this is the fastest it goes. What is the actual button to accelerate proper? Press F1 for the controls overview. Here we go. Yeah, none of those controller buttons are working though. I wish it would just tell me keyboard buttons here. Because this is clearly not working. Let me I mean that's what you get for playing older titles and budget titles. Sometimes the setup options are not the most complete. I'm gonna do the following here. I'm gonna tell the launcher when it pops up, if it pops up. Where is it? Goodness gracious, dog. I'm gonna tell the launcher I'm not playing with a controller, so it thinks I'm playing with keyboard. Then I'm gonna be using the Steam inputs, the Steam controller inputs, to map my controller to keyboard inputs. If the game doesn't natively recognize my controller anymore for some reason, then that it seems like that's the only thing I'm be able to finish this, unless I actually genuinely want to play with keyboard, which I don't want to. Okay, now it's actually accelerating. There we go. But it's not. The hell? But it's not. Steam is recognizing my inputs. Oh, here we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. This does feel a bit weird now because it doesn't quite handle the same way as the native controller stuff that I had going for the previous 2 sessions. But you know, we're gonna make it work. So now I do need the controls, so I can map the rest of this. Nitro is shift, weapon is space. See, I need to add that to this. Nitro, no, weapons is space, and nitro, I think that was on the circle button, which we now need to map with shift. What else do we need here? The quick menu, the PDA, I mean, not really that important. I guess I could do that. Also, we're so close to the end of the game, it's not really that like I need that stuff anymore, but I think the left bumper was the PDA, which I think was M. Yeah. Change camera, don't really need that. I think I'm good. I don't think I need any. Oh yeah, I mean the plane stuff. Since the goal of the game here, all that I have left to do is like raising my reputation. I was thinking of doing one of the plane minigames because they do a lot for reputation. Although at this point, with all the sponsors that I got on my boat, maybe doing regular races is just much quicker. But I think for the actual boat racing, I got everything mapped now, so let's I guess go into a race and see how it goes with the jank controller setup I got now. I don't think were there even any races in this map. Well, let's check the PDA, I guess. Yeah, no, there's no, there's races. Yeah. I don't have a back button mapped on my controller. So let's put that on the triangle. It's probably escape, right? Yeah, okay. Oh. Something is weird again. The hell? What's happening now? The fuck? Why is the music getting... What is happening? Suddenly it's not... Did I just... Alright, this is now a space. I forgot that I put X on space. I do need an enter input. And I put it on the wrong button. This I want to switch. Here we go, fucking Christ. I don't know why. Why is there a Windows error notification when I press enter? Very strange, very irritating. Anyway. How do I need to... I hope I can get the reputation shit quick, easy. Oh my god, yeah, the controls are not great. Because now I'm not using a joystick anymore, I'm essentially using the keyboard buttons, and you have much less freedom of movement there, of course. So that's gonna be much more janky. Let's hope I can get it done anyway. I don't know exactly how much reputation I need now. I mean, here's the star thing. Trying to fill up all the stars to get that all done. That's the goal. That's like what I see as the ultimate thing that I have left to do in this game. So really what I'm planning to do is just redo races until that reputation bar is filled up. Oh god, yeah, this is gonna be so much more awkward with oh no, with not native joystick controls now. This is gonna be much harder than before. Oh my god. With the dragnet on my ass. Awesome. I hope I can make... Yeah, I'm fucking handicapped with this. That's for sure. I don't have a full 360 range degrees of, like, adjustment of turning. It's more like 8? No, it's more like, 8 degrees of turning now. Because I'm essentially using the range of arrow keys. Oh, what the hell? I mean, to be fair, I don't need to get like gold every time. I think reputation also rises from doing like stunts and tricks and whatever. So I don't need to win the races. I already did out of that. Oh, see, that was way too... Oh, what is the reset button? I don't know what the reset button is. It's R on the keyboard. I might want to map that. Jesus Christ, I definitely want to map that. This doesn't pause the game, fuck. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm glad the native controller input walked the previous couple of sessions. It's a bummer that it for some reason stopped walking now that I'm like so close to the real ending. But I guess the worst is like already done. So it's not that big of a deal, thankfully. I'll make do with this. Oh, yeah, but yeah, turning is still very, very finicky because these boats are, especially at this speed, quite delicate around tough corners, and it's missing a bit of the nuance now that I'm relying on the range of arrow keys. Oh my god. Okay. If I hadn't fucked that up, I keep pressing the wrong button. That could have been a smooth takeover. That could have been worse. That guy's getting fucked. Yeah, see, like, the difference between a slight turn and a full 90-degree angle is so slight on this joystick now. Surely there's some way to arrange that. This number means nothing to me. Could I not just... Oh, this sounds good. Let's try this. This might fix it, actually. I guess this is also a bit of an exploration of Steam's inputs now. Oh yeah, this is much better. Oh, dope. Okay. So now Steam's input is simulating more nuanced joystick movements through the arrow keys by spamming them in micro adjustments, basically. That's actually super cool. What the fuck? It's still a bit finicky, but it's definitely gonna be much more useful than what I had before. I did get third place, and we did get 1,700 popularity for third place. That's not bad, because we have a 6 times sponsor multiplicator, whatever it's called, so that's good. We are at 66,000 popularity as a whole, and I assume a clean 100,000 is probably like the max or something. So still a bit to go, but you know, we'll get there, we'll get there. Just a bit of chill, boat racing, grinding, whatever you want to call it, and then we're there. And then I can call this game beaten. Yeah, this is much closer now to what the actual game felt like with the native inputs. So now I'm actually not too bothered by my controller problems. Oh wow, it was kind of dope. And I mean, props to Steam's own controller options. They can be wonky and buggy, but like they do have a lot of potentially great features in there. Really giving you like a console experience on PC, if you want to call it that. And especially if you're not playing weird, obscure, old budget games, right? They are usually perfectly fine out of the box with the controller setups without having to finesse with anything. This, of course, an outlier. But I mean, it looks like in the end, I still got there. Wow. Oh, this is one of my favorite songs in the soundtrack. Hell yeah. Someone ran into my dragnet. Yeah, we're basically back at where we left off. Now the game is working again. All good, all well. It's all in the joystick. I would not want to play this game with arrow keys. I'm gonna be real with ya. This game really needs the nuance of the joystick, I think. Otherwise you're just gonna roll your boat like that. And in that sense, I still stand on the position that this is genuinely a quite good speedboat racing game, especially given the price. This is totally making for a good experience, I guess, at least if you can get the controller working and enjoy joystick controls. I'm starting to what is the term? To like double lap these last places here. With my $1 million boat, and I already have another $1 million, almost $2 million to buy more or whatever. 6,000 reputation for first place. If my theory is correct and 100,000 reputation is the max that we are aiming for, then I would need to get 27,000 more reputation, which would be what, 6, 12, 18, 24, like 4 more races like this? 5 more races like this? So for variety's sake, I'm gonna go do another race, but yeah. Although it seems like that star is filling up quite slowly. Maybe the final star is actually 500,000 or whatever. Which that would be a bit much to grind out, to be honest. I've already beaten all races. It's really just this reputation thing. There we go. Yeah, I wish it would just say what the actual max reputation is that you're aiming for on that star trail. Nice. Oh, over there. Bye. Where's he keeping up? Fuck off. Oh my god. That was fucking close. Jesus. Dragnet, my beloved. Fuck off of your rockets. Where did green guy come from? Where did green guy get that speed out of the sun? The hell? Fuck off. Two Zeppelins. Oh, that guy got fucked. Eat this. Maybe the first time that item was actually helpful. And that's still probably not by much. Hell yeah. Oh, that's first place. How much reputation? Only 3,000. That's so much less than the other. Maybe I should stick to the previous race then. Maybe that just gives the most reputation. This one, the Cuba Libre race. It is 3 laps. Maybe that's why it gives more. Yeah, I have a feeling that that star that's filling out right now is the 100,000 in itself, and then there's still 2 more stars left to go, I guess. So I guess 100,000 is probably not the max, that's gonna be much more. Which at that point I don't know if I wanna actually grind it out, because that seems like it would take a lot of time doing the same race over and over again. I don't know if I want to force myself to redo this shit that many times. Oh my gosh. Fuck off. Oh my god. I'm definitely gonna get those 100,000. I'm gonna see how I feel. Maybe I will give the plane minigame a shot as well. Just to see if that does bring reputation faster, easier than the races. But I have a feeling it won't. But I guess it doesn't hurt to make sure. Oh fuck. No, wrong button. But I think that's the only ways to get reputation, doing races or doing that one ship, plane minigame. I think that's the only way to raise reputation. What happened? Or Do I also get reputation points or whatever for making others drive into my traps? I don't know. I never paid much attention to that, but there's a points score thing in the top left corner. Not entirely sure what that means, Jesus. Caught up with them all. What's he doing? Oh god. Surf is great. Here we go. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that score went. 1,500. What was that part of? Oh, the 100 score points equal 1 extra popularity point. So those 1,500, those 1,500 score points I got in the race got me 15 more popularity points, which goes into the pool to be duplicated by 6. So that didn't really do much for me. Still need 18,000 stars to get to that. To get that 1 star on this chart filled, I guess. I assume. I don't even know that for sure, I'm assuming. Then who the fuck knows how much it's gonna take to fill up the next star. It's probably gonna go up the number. Oh fuck, EMP, I'm not hitting the checkpoint. Was this 2 EMPs back to back? Jesus Christ. Let me just restart that. That was actual dog shit. There's the fish on the album art again. I keep forgetting to... You know what? I keep saying I want to check out that weird album with the fish cover, and I forget. I'm gonna look this up on Spotify right now and save it for later before I forget again. I don't know what it was called though. Something nightlife. I guess I can. I'm not finding it now. I guess I have to look it up later after all. Again with the EMP on this. Oh my god. That's not ideal. Oh. I guess that could be worse. But yeah, I would like to listen to the album that this song is on. It seems like a bit of a fun banger collection. I keep getting those goddamn exploding barrels. They suck ass. They are not helping me. I mean, not that I need help, but you know what I mean. But yeah, clearly I am, I mean, I do have the most expensive best boat in the game, fully upgraded and shit. It makes sense that I'm not having much of a hard time getting first places and double lapping the last places consistently, apparently. Loser. I did hear a frog. That could have been dangerous. Someone ran into my trap at some point. No idea what trap that even was. I think I did send one of those mines at some point. Another 6,000 reputation. Really seems like it's just gonna be that over and over again. Almost 3 million bucks at this point and nothing to spend it on, really. Except some overpriced buildings that I don't need. Well, 2 more of these races and I'm at 100,000. Yeah, but what is the second star gonna need? God damn. I don't know if the third star with the image in it is gonna be another thing that needs to be filled out. That might just be, you know, the goal to hit. I have a feeling it's only gonna be these 2 stars that I'm actively gonna fill out, and then once that's done, the final picture star is just gonna be colorful or whatever. EMP here. Here we go. It could have been much worse as well. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. This music seems so loud. So unnecessary loud.
Give it up. Give it up.
Goes pretty hard. Oh, Jesus. That was almost a disaster. Also, I didn't realize until earlier that you don't actually have to accelerate the entire time. It's more like a speedometer thing. I guess which is probably like normal for boats. But I didn't realize that throughout most of this game. So I don't, like, if I'm not steering, I don't need to press anything. It just keeps going right now, which is actually quite nice. So far, I was pressing the joystick up the entire time. Not really necessary. Again, double lapping these motherfuckers. Bye. Oh my god, that rocket. That was wild. Final turn. And into the goal.
Give it up.
One more time and I got the 100,000 for the current star. And then it's gonna be a mystery what the presumably final star on the ladder is gonna require. No, the song is much quieter. Yeah, the jukebox, the songs in the playlist are not, normalized. They are very much on different sound levels, which is a bit annoying. It's so much quieter now than the previous song. Probably barely hearable on my stream. What do you know? That's what you get for $5. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that barrel explosion is really not very helpful at all. So these kinds of games, the more off the beaten path, smaller budget indie games are cool. In all, when it comes to aquatic racing games, because that is a subgenre that's not like super populated. But yeah, even more so than the snowmobile racing games, it seems like with boat racing it's even harder to find proper quality, or like any like bigger productions. There are a couple more small games in the aquatic racing subgenre on Steam that I have on my radar, but there's no like big here's the famous big one that everybody's playing or whatever. In fact, I believe if there is something like that would be on Steam, it would maybe be Aquamoto Racing Utopia, which I've already played, and yeah, it was good, but having done that, strictly speaking, even that is like an indie budget title. There just isn't. Okay, we hit the 100,000. There just isn't like not even one big grand boat racing game. Oh, I guess there's also the Riptide games by the Hydro Thunder Hurricane developers, which those games rule as fuck. But yeah, that's also a bit of a specialty thing. I'm gonna go check that plane minigame on the other map now. Which I might need to do some more controller mapping to making that work, but anyway. So I'm gonna be playing more aquatic racing games throughout the warmer seasons of this year, I'm sure. But it looks like most of those are gonna be console. experiences. Where am I going? I need to go to the bed. Yeah, most of those are gonna be emulated console experiences. There's not really much on the PC that like speaks to me. Hold on, I could save for 500 bucks, but I have 3 million to spare. How about we just splurge that money that I don't need anyway and buy my very own house on this most expensive location? I think it was 3 million or whatever anyway, like I'm not even entirely sure if I have enough money or if I need some more change. Oh no, it's only 1.5 million, that's fine. So there we go, we bought the most expensive house residence in the whole game and now we are allowed to save for free on this map. Awesome. Let's go to the Pogroma, the flooded town with the plane. Wait, my popularity star filled up by buying the house? Hold on, that's a way to boost that? I'm so glad I did that to find that out now. Wait, what is my popularity now? How do I how do I check this? Game state. Yeah, it rose by 25,000 just for buying the house. And there are more buildings, more houses in other maps that I could buy. I don't have anything else to do with the money, so actually, yeah, let's do that. That might be a very easy and quick way to max out the popularity then. Alright, I just need to find the maps with purchasable houses. This has one. I did buy a house before on one of the maps, I just don't know which one it was. But if that star already filled up that much, I guess it won't take that much for it to be done either. Feels like that star already filled out halfway just by those 25,000 points. Oh, see, here I am already at my residence, so this was a map where I already bought it. This is not where I wanted to go. So nothing left here. That was... Wait. Yeah, there was... I bought Coco Islands, there's none on St. Martin, Vladograd. How about this? I don't think I bought houses on more than one thing. Pressing Q will give you some shortcut options. Like a quick route back to your residence? What? It looks like I bought the house here as well or whatever. Or maybe there wasn't a purchasable house in here. I guess only the maps with a hotel would have a purchasable home. What is Q? Nothing. It said use Q to see quick something, but it's only opening this menu. That's strange. Okay, no purchasable home on this. I think that's already it then. Or have I checked St. Martin already? It has a hotel symbol, so there is that, which means that there would also be a purchasable residence. But have I bought this before? I don't think so. Otherwise it wouldn't put me on this. Spawn me on the hotel. It doesn't look like the developers of this have been active in a long time. Bit of a bummer. I would be buying another Aquadelic game here. This is a very solid thing. How much reputation did that give me? This only gave me 10,000 popularity points. Yeah, so the big house obviously gave the most. So now let's actually go to the plane minigame that I wanted to go to and see how much I can rack up popularity points with that. To see if that like is a good... Look at how much the star already filled out. Doesn't even seem like the... whatever. Is every star just 50,000 popularity points or something? Does that make sense? How much do I have? I do have 135. It does feel currently like filling up the star. I only need 15,000 more popularity points. Which really wouldn't be much of a problem at all. Alright, let's try the plane on my janky controls scheme right now. Let's see how that goes. F1 for the controls. Thank God that's here. That is not... That's what I want. Page up and page down. That's what I need. Rudder right, rudder left. Rudder right, rudder left. What? X and Z. I don't even know what that means. Anyway. I need to go to the trigger. There's a pigeon trying to get through the window again. Sorry buddy, the restaurant's closed. Homie. I need the numpad for page up and page down. Now, rudder? X and Z it said. Guess I could put it on this and see what that does. I'm pretty sure even with the controls working earlier in the previous sessions, I don't know what the rudder does. Oh yeah, I don't think but it's doing the same as left and right. Why is it double map with X and Z? Like fly right and flat left is the same as rudder right and rudder left. Why is this on more buttons? I don't understand. Anyway, whatever. Let's see. So drop crates, correctly drop crates will... I think this gave you reputation, popularity. What is the button to drop crates? Oh, okay. But it doesn't tell me how much. That's a bummer. In the other plane modes where you could earn money, it showed you exactly how much money you would get per drop. Guess we will not have the privilege here, which is a bummer. Guess it's not using the rudder now. Oh! All according to plan. Oh god. The music is so much louder than any of the gameplay sound effects now. I do have the popularity score up in the corner. Is it actively going up when I drop a crate? I don't think it is. I didn't see a difference. That did not hit. I mean, it got into the neighborhood. Isn't that enough? There we go. Oh fuck. Well. Yeah, I have no idea how much popularity I'm getting. I guess it's only cashed out, cashed in, whatever. When you finish, when you end this mode. Oh no, it's a plus 20 per crate. Yeah, okay, no, this is not happening. How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Quit mission. 100 popularity? Yeah, that's not worth it. That is so slow. I'm doing more races. I need to go to another map for that. Sorry about that. It's so quiet now. It was just that one song that was so loud that I had to turn down the audio. Now it's all so quiet. Alright. I mean, I would assume the... What can I not... Hello? Oh yeah, I did this. I forgot. Oh. I assume the last race on the last map that I've done a bunch of times today already would give the most popularity, but I don't know. For variety's sake, I'm gonna do another race. It's not that like I need that much now anyway. So let's play some St. Martin races. Let's go. There we are. How about the Bob Marley Memorial? 3 laps on a short track. That sounds good to me. It's getting very windy outside. It's very much a gray day, which I like here at the tail end of May. Not very summer-like. That's what I like about it. We've already had some very warm, sweaty days, and summer hasn't even properly started yet. I'm already complaining. Shit. Oh, I got the EMP. Now where's a good... think that was actually decent. Good spot to use that. No, I'm missing the... Oh my god, everybody missed it. Much worse though. Shit. Yeah, I still like how this game looks. It's still very, very pretty with the crystalline artificial water and whatever. It's so nice. It's just another case of consistent art direction being worth more than realistic graphics. Nice. That's not so nice that I missed that. What if I just take this massive shortcut? I guess that counts, okay. Dope. Oh, the Zeppelin though. Would have been worse. Don't take the drag now. I'm getting close to the last place here. Who seems to be stuck at something. Oh. Tried to do the jump and got stranded. That's funny. Good day, buddy or pal. Pally boy. Old chap. Oh, those frogs are not gonna help you now. Sorry, buddy. Oh, they did hit me though. That's funny. Okay. I give you that one. But while you're just starting your final lap, I am finishing mine. Only 4,500 popularity. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go back to the final race. Do that a couple more times and be done. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Resident, my home, my castle. Let's go to Coco Islands and finish this shit. Which one was it? This one, the Cuba Libre race. I'm guessing I only need to do this 1 or 2 more times and I'm done. Then I got this properly beaten. The only thing that I could do after that would be like buying every boat available to 100% this, but like, who cares about that, right? I could see how many I could buy though, just with the money that I have already. Oh Jesus. Come on. This is a $1 million boat, dog. Don't scratch it up. Oh hell yeah. Eat that shit, dog. Nice. And farting in his face for good measure as well. I showed that loser. They always place the Zeppelins right over item boxes every single time. I think they're just collecting them and immediately placing them, and that's how that happens. Very curious AI behavior. Nice. Hello, people of the I don't know, slow variety. Nice. 146,000 popularity. I have a feeling it's needing 150,000 to fill up at last. So this very well might become the last race I'm gonna do before calling this game finished and complete.
Give it up.
That song. Jesus. You do have a distinct advantage by just being able to manually reset whenever anything happens, while the NPCs keep fumbling around. It is certainly not the most balanced game. Race, my frogs, race. It is froggy season. Yes, my little darlings. No! Dang. At first place is actually cruising. Surprising. I'm actually getting a bit of a challenge on my last race. Not that I need to get first anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm pretty certain even on second place I would get enough popularity to claim my goal. But it is a bit interesting that there's... Okay, it got fucked up a bit. But it is interesting that now there's actually a boat that's keeping up, or rather, running away. I mean, what was that guy doing in the last races? I think it is the green boat that I've been butting heads with previously, but it always at some point disappeared behind me in the pack. Wrong button. Oh my god, it respawned me right in front of my own drag mat. That was some ice cold sabotage. Yeah, it looks like I'm actually getting second place now this time. That's funny. Anyway, I think that's, like I said, still gonna give me enough popularity points to fill up the star ranking. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I'm very sorry. We are second place. I'm missing less than 1,000 popularity points. Fucking hell. But yeah, what last race then, I guess. I'm curious if I'm gonna get any congratulations screen or a credit roll. Or if it legit just keeps going like nothing happened. EMP. Oh my god. That went well for everybody. Another EMP. Oh my gosh. Might become another second place here. Oh gosh. VHS, I just noticed the VHS symbol. Logo in the top corner. Oh my god, because I couldn't see where I was going, man. Scratching up my $1 million boat. What is that doo-doo? They both just reset? What happened here? And oh no, one of them was the first place, okay. Weird. Oh fuck. Yeah, that was unavoidable. Nice. Oh, how did that not hit? Oh my god. That red ball was lucky. It was not a good place to use that boost. Oh, nice. Dumbass. Oh, we recovered already. It's another second place for me, but anyway, this is for real gonna give me enough popularity now. We are over 150,000 popularity. See, all the stars are full, and the picture in the upper star was colorful. I think I got a message. Is this gonna be my congratulations? Congratulations, you are number 1 in the Aquadelic GT League. You have proved yourself to the greatest boat racer among your peers and should be proud to know you are the best. We wish you would stay and teach us all how you got to be so great. It was all our helpful emails, wasn't it? Sure, buddy. I didn't read most of them. But we understand if you feel the need to go and play a game or do something else instead. Thank you for gracing us with your lofty presence. Our mouths are dry with anticipation as to your next career move. We love you. Man, what a wholesome congratulations message from the developers here. What a bunch of legends. So yeah, I beat the game. I beat the game proper now. I have almost 3 million bucks. I'm kinda curious, just for fun, to see how many boats I can buy with that. So I'm gonna do that as my last thing. I think there was there's 3 boat shops, C, B, and A. Obviously, we're gonna start off the most expensive one, which is probably gonna eat that entire almost 3 million bucks. Whatever. Made it all the way from fisherman to star. Hell yeah. Oh, I could also sell the green boat now. Now that I think about it. Oh, whatever. Shop. I'm driving like I'm drunk. Drunk of my own success. So I already own a swordfish. And then Wildcat is 750,000. Didn't mean to immediately get in there. Spike R is 390,000. Wait, did I just say 6? Wait, did I just sell the old boat? Hold on. What happened? The flamenco is a 300,000. Buy and exchange, garage full. Oh. What? In exchange for what? What am I giving up? The boat I have parked in my garage? I'm very confused. So you can't even amass all boats. You can only own 2, I guess. One that you're driving and one in your garage. No, you can own 3, okay. Okay, well, I guess there's no point in me buying more boats then. I guess I'm done. I guess I'm done with this game for good now. Again, this was a good, honestly, quality speedboat racing game that gives you a fairly lengthy campaign for $5. I did enjoy this quite a lot. Like, sure, it's not perfect. There's a couple like odd game design choices, but none of them like negatively affect your gameplay experience as a player. It's more like kind of funny. And overall, the boat handling, which is probably the most important thing in a game like this, felt good, and it also looks pretty nice with like the I think I said this before, with like the GameCube-esque water and whatever, the crystalline water and everything. It's a nice, fun game. I enjoyed this quite a lot. And I guess this is it. I guess this is my full Let's Play of Aquadelic GT. What am I gonna do now? Wow.